Hey, yeah, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, Cash App, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and we've got the Dragons' versatile run.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Anytime you cross the 500-yard threshold in a single game, Mike, you're clearly doing something right. They did not have an answer for him or this offense at all last week, and now it's up to this defense to see if they can cool off this hot arm. The good news, they've had all week to watch and come up with a game plan to take away some of the areas that he had success in last week. And to accomplish something like that against this guy, it's going to be a lot easier said than done.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll stay on the ground. He'll work forward early to about the 18. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. 3rd down and 9. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Chicago. Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can...
He is in. Touchdown, Dragons. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Dragons will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The man in motion is Burks. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Toss right side to the tight end, Kmet. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Moore going in motion. Williams to throw on second down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Dragons offense and their running back set to go once more. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. So we are... Here's first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll run again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Dragons.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And those numbers.
And now the decision has been made. The challenge at issue. Was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. Now he takes off, and he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Dragons. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Dragons stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He's going to have a Bears first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got a man. That's Treylon Burks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Catch made there by Burks. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Williams. That's complete. Komet with the catch. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Williams to the air once more. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing again. Williams. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and that they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the... They'll begin here on the ground. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell.
Still 1st down.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about rushing a quarterback to keep him in the pocket. He is more dangerous when he's able to escape. Keep the integrity of your rush lanes. Rush as a unit. You can see here, when you don't, he gets out of the pocket, and it's a big play.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this to about the 28. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Williams. Over the middle, that's Kmet. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. Up the middle they go. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. That escapability on display, as you can see. The rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now, faking the give. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down.
Offside, defense.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Dragons. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dragons will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll get this. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Now he'll run.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The man in motion is Burks. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Hit him with a screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 2nd and 11. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's taken in by Burks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. This one taken in by Reynolds. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give up the middle. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Bears. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Dragons offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And it's looking like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Dragons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Dragons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 48 yards. First down, Chicago.
Throwing again, Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Third and 6. To throw, it's Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Here's Williams now to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. He's up the sideline to the 25. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Now, faking the give. He runs with it. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. Go. So second down, and they'll run it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dragons. That is second touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Dragons stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their... So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Throw it again. It's Williams. Over the middle, that's Kmet. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Here we go. One final play. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.